What was I
All right,
talking
cool.
about, though, DOA?
Yeah, you were at you had just talked about Aaron
I
and
was
the
on the
phone
phone with
call.
them. Hmm.
Yep. And then you were right at you had just finished talking about how you had said that you were that you would have never had him on if you knew about it.
Right.
And then you had just talked about Louis Repetto forcing the girl to give her a blowjob
Right.
so she didn't eat rice and beans.
Right. And
And
he had a lot of information about Lou, and he admitted later on. So Aaron talked a lot of crap about me after this happened. A lot behind the scenes. He had, well, let me tell you, just for the timeline's sake, this happened on June 2020. Let's see, that happened on June 21st, I think. Yeah. And on June 27th, okay, after the phone call with Aaron, Leslie is, Pearl Snappy is a friend of mine. And I had been talking to her about this throughout. And I won't say too much about her story because I don't know exactly what it is. But I know that, she supported us, and she was speaking with Liz Ferris and Nora, and so was one of the other victims, who was a mod. Okay. And they were all talking about whose channel we were going to do this on. And, and I kept, and Aaron kept telling me, do it on your own channel. And I said, and I'm like, I have less than 5,000 subscribers. You have almost 500,000. I mean, if you're concerned about, as you should be, your audience, then you will use your own platform. And he was like, yeah, but I won't. So, people started asking for me. Somehow there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes where Nora wanted us on her channel. Liz Ferris wanted us on her channel. Rabbit wanted us to go on her channel. And I didn't want to do any of those things. I didn't trust. I didn't know any of them. I had reasons not to trust some of them. Primarily Nora had been Aaron's attack dog up until considerably after then. Because if you recall, you had a conversation with her in which she kept insisting what was and wasn't said in the conversation between Aaron and I, and she wasn't there. Or, and then changed it to, well, I don't know what happened. So I didn't trust her at all. And and of course the other victims folded like a bunch of broken lawn chairs. They just they are so traumatized, as people are when they're sexually abused and assaulted. And, they're going through, they hadn't even told their own families yet. Like, they had to get through telling their husbands and boyfriends and girlfriends, and making a decision about telling the police and all of that. We had to rush in order to keep people safe. And then Aaron was threatening to tell our story for us, and in a way that I was being completely inappropriate by asking him. And, what everybody heard later, is what he was going to say. Well, so this is what happened. We went with Liz Ferris because she promised that she would handle it with respect and so on. And when and all of us by that time I was mad. I that same day, I went on my channel and I did a live and I told about the conversation with Aaron on the phone. I told about everything. I told everything. And, and and I was crying and you could tell I had been crying, and I only cry when I'm angry, and I was so mad about what happened to my friend, but I was even madder at the way Aaron treated her. And now they did not want to go to the police or even show their faces or talk about it on YouTube at all anymore because they
Okay.
were.
This is after you had done when you had gone on with Mandy and Natch, or is this before?
No, before
this is before.
Before 2 days before.
2 days before, okay. And so all this was happening. Liz said that she was going to have that Liz was going to do something with you, and was this before Natalie mentioned it, or after? I lost you again. You there? You there? Yeah. You don't happen to have a battery pack, do you? Got a cord. I got an extension cord. I got a Type C cord. I would just need a C charger. Puck. Sorry. I don't know what happened to her again. Sorry. Thank you. Do you got a bathroom up there too? Do you have a bathroom up there too? Hmm. Thank you. Oh damn, this fucker's serious, black man. My laptop did not have a USB. Show me your cord at some point. I will. Yeah, and what's great is the officers came and told me that I have every right to use the megaphone as long as the megaphone's not going to the building. Yeah. So what's going on? Yeah, so what's going on is like it's kind of like all over the place. The what? Oh, is this one of the coolers? Oh man, this is the fucking Mercedes Benz. This was tool thing. Yeah, and like it's kind of like all over the place. One of the coolers? What you get for? Yep. 12 Mercedes Benz tool thing. It runs off. It's DC. That's cool, man. Yeah, $1,200. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and live or get any better than that. I'm about 15 more minutes and I'll be out of here. Who do you have contact for the church to leave this time? I'm bullshitting you. I'm bullshitting you. You guys can bullshit me, I can bullshit you, right? I gotta have fun with it. Yeah, and what's great is the officers came and told me that I have every right to use the megaphone as long as the megaphone. The officer, do you believe that there was bullets fired out of the gun of the officer who shot at me? Perhaps. I don't think he did. You think the officer, do you believe that there was bullets fired out of the gun of the officer who shot at me? The officer, do you believe that there was bullets fired out of the gun of the officer who shot at me? Perhaps. I don't think he did. You think there? You think there was blood packs in her backpack? And what do you think was the reason for that? You think it has to do with rigging the election? Yeah, I think it does. I think Mike Pence certified the rigged election. Do you think that shouting "Hang Mike Pence" could be considered insurrectionist behavior? I don't know what I'm not going to comment. I didn't do it, and I would recommend it. All right, bye. She crawled through a secure. She crawled through. I mean, you haven't seen the footage? Okay. I mean, you've seen the footage, though. That's the thing. Sparrow, you were there right next to her? You were in that little room? Yeah? You saw her get shot? Belmont Road, northwest. So we're pretty. I have some information on the weird guy that's down in the woods. He knows him.
New York were different. What Minnie said. Mainframe said shakedown time.
Come on, Shannon. Holy fuck. I'm just gonna wait.
Just take a look at this. You survive in here. This beautiful mess of over 100 years old. Look at the machine that takes it out. Just look at the heaviness. But what happened to all the bells of the old? Where did they all go? For aviation, in one of it, they get bought books.
Shoot, they're 3,500 watt.
See that?
Yeah, it's got a remote control.
Yeah. They aren't that expensive anymore for pure sign.
Mm.
And then you can just screw it to whatever breaker box is in the RV and you have the outlets.
Mm. Mm.
Hey, G and Scotty, this is Bev. I go by Vondrowski on YouTube. I still troll the trolls. I've done that since my research on people months ago. I'll just read an email if you don't mind. I was going to email you the other day about Henry turning on Scotty and his fake 3 names that he was using to troll Scotty. But Scotty told everyone about Henry and Danny's betrayal, so they already knew before I wrote you guys. But there's something new you all might know already. I unsubscribed from Danny and Crazy Love, but have them bookmarked to watch. Watch AZ Crimson's. Might be wrong, but have a feeling that they might be playing both sides.
He is, yes. I
Yeah.
see him in your chat and her chat.
Yeah, I played the video the other day. I need to fucking privatize that. Oh, there she is.
Oh,
Hi.
my phone is having a hard time keeping up. The
All right,
charge.
cool.
I wish we
Let
could
me,
have done it on my
I gotta
laptop.
get my. This is not working now. 1 second.
I wish we could have done this on my laptop. It would have been much easier. You know?
Yeah, sometimes just it was someone trying to make it difficult for us to tell this story, but
The devil.
we get it. We'll get it. I'm patient.
Aaron is the devil. Oh, look. I drew horns on him on my glass. I've had this glass forever.
Listen here.
He's got horns on it.
I love it. Hold on, I gotta mess with the settings here. Can't audio, Bluetooth headset. Okay, I gotta just go out real quick and come back in.
Oh, all right, here we go. I'm ready now.
Okay.
All right. I forget where we were though on this last time. Oh, I lost you.
No, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
I just have to close some windows.
Okay, the first time we left, it was you were talking about the timeline, and I asked a question about if Natalie had gone and done her stream yet.
No, see, okay, this is what happened. So on June 21st, I went live. I found out about the rape on the 20th. I went live, finally got together with the girls, talked to Aaron on the 21st. Aaron did what he did, and then I went on as soon as he did that, I went on my channel and told what happened. Then on the 22nd, Liz Ferris did it. She went on, but do you remember Aaron going into her live and insisting that she say the name of the person who did it?
Yes, I remember that.
I still can't figure that out. I don't know why he did that. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't get why he would deny it, and then why he would be so persistent on putting out the name.
Right.
None of that makes sense.
No. And so
then did Liz, just a couple questions just to clarify what happened there. Was Liz wanting to do that because she was in contact with Pearl and you, or did it have anything to do with Aaron? Did Aaron know that Liz was going to go live? Because in the video, in the phone call, he said he was going to have Liz do a video.
That's right. So he must have. He said, I'll have Liz read a letter from me.
Yes.
That's what he said. So yeah, he must have.
A letter from you.
From him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I'll clarify that with Liz, or I'll call her and ask her about that.
Okay. She had to know. Everyone was lying to us. Everybody lied. I don't know what she'll say now, but everybody lied to us. So I don't know. There are a lot of things I don't know. Mandy told me that she's a victim. Well, she was sort of a victim anyway. She told me that she was being pressured.
Pressured by the community or pressured by Aaron?
No, not Aaron. I think pressured by the women that she was friends with, which were Nora, Liz, and Leslie.
Oh, interesting.
And
Okay.
so now I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what she told me.
Yeah. Then that's all you could just, this is your story of
This is
what
my
you know,
story.
the information
Right.
you have.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that I got a fucking bizarre email from Liz Ferris. She got my email address from my YouTube channel, and she wrote me a note that said, "Please give me all the pictures you have. Love, Liz Ferris." And I wrote her back and said, "I don't even know you." I said, "I've never even met you. I'm not giving you anything. I just," and then she said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. We want justice."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I don't care what you want. You're not a victim, and we're gonna decide together how to handle it." And and then they kept bothering me, like hounding me. And I said, "You guys are going to have to wait. We will do it when we're ready."
Yeah.
And so then I got together with the other girls, with the other victims. We decided that we would let Liz tell the story just to get the word out to the community as much as we could.
Can I ask a question there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think, because I've spent time with Liz, and like Liz is definitely a product of Scientology, and do you think that her hounding you was to try to get the story out so it didn't that there wasn't more victims of Louis, or do you think there was something more sinister?
I really don't know. I wouldn't
Okay.
like I said, I had never even talked to her before. I didn't know her at all, and I still don't.
Okay.
So she went on. She said what she said, and which was basically what happened, and that there was a predator, and people need to be careful. And I'm thinking, no, we don't need to be careful. We aren't the problem. The problem is the predator. We need to get the predator out of the community. Stop telling people. And people kept saying things like, be careful that you know who you're talking to on the internet. Really? Do men have to be careful who they're talking to on the internet? No. And neither should we. We need to get rid of the predators. And nobody would get on board with that. Everybody was like, "Oh, we have to tell everyone to be careful." That doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work, and it's not fair. So, because it's putting all of the onus and all of the blame of what happened on the people that were the victims. And so then I knew that Aaron was going to have Natalie say his name. I knew it. As soon as he got on the Liz's live and was pressuring her to say his name, I knew that Natalie would do it the following morning. I knew it. And so I said, I told the other victims, "Watch, Natalie will say it." And sure enough, she did. And she didn't say anything about how unjust it was, how Aaron introduced him to the community, how we had tried for days to get someone with enough people to make people safe in their audience. None of it. It was like no biggie to her. She again also said, "Be careful." Immediately we knew we had to go tell our own story. Natalie had been in Chicago prior to that. I've met her. I had met her. She had my email address, my telephone number. Tony and I were friends. She could have called me at any time and said, "Do you want to come on my show tomorrow and talk about what happened?" No, never a phone call. And I have never heard from her since. Never an apology, explanation, nothing. So then we knew we had to go and tell our own story quick. So that's how the other victim and I ended up going live in a rush, totally half-assing it. We were all still really upset, not 100% sure about what the right thing to do was. And yeah, so that's why we ended up doing that live, which really didn't clear things up for people, as it turns out, because people told me it just doesn't make sense.
And I was part of that confusion, and I made the mistake of not just reaching out to you and trying to clarify. And when I actually heard what you had told me about what had happened in St. Louis, I felt a great deal of shame and remorse for not following through, and so I apologize to you and the victim for I should have called out and reached out to you. And so I appreciate you allowing me the opportunity just to talk to you and tell the story. And my intentions were never anything bad. It was just trying to come to the truth of it. And it was very, it was wrong how I handled that. And I hurt a lot of people, and a lot of people were upset with me. And I wanted to say that again on this. And I lost you again. Damn it, man.
What is up, everybody? What is up? All right. Here we are. I gotta help my mom out for just a second. Come in. We're gonna let a few people get in here. That's Jay. All right. So we will let a few people get in here while I get ex-sisters in Zion Unite. Yes. Something's always going on with that. But I was actually kind of sad because there was a meeting that I could have been involved with, but I didn't have my card, my lobbyist for 2025. I haven't heard yet, so didn't get in on that meeting. However, I have it now, and so we will be. But thank you, SJ. But I humongous, beautiful, beautiful. Signed up or registered with SAFE. They can get into these meetings, and then they come back, and it's we just process all of the information, and sometimes the information never gets out to the public. And with a lobbyist, that's what that's what you need. You need a good lobbyist that's going to take down good notes and bring it back. So if you do hear something that needs change or whatever, then it happens. So yes, obviously Larry is amazingly good. Bunch of books that if you see something, you say something. Okay, and it's not that you hate these people. Pull this picture up and share it with you. And he's the #1 actor. Okay. I personally have had an experience with Joshua, and he make him know it. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead when I'm getting ready, but where I was on the call, and you've got some guilt. There he is. He's not holding these officers accountable. And I'm not even going to try his name, but there you go. 79. Not even going to try it. There you go. Okay, so Salt Lake City Police Officer Joshua Holt was working in Franken's Best Head with and decided not to pursue charges against any of the officers involved. This decision was likely delayed because Mr. Gill needed to do extra work. And he goes over right here is really these things. Hold on. Antics, it can't. No, they're not being charged. None of them are being charged. That's what the all the time in the world. Yeah. Yes.
Well, Henry's back with Crazy Love is Love. Sorry if I'm bothering you.
I just keep thinking you're streaming and you're not.
No, her phone keeps dying.
Yeah. Henry's back at their house?
Yeah. Because Henry was going to stay with me. I was going to have him sleep in the RV. Like. Yeah. And, dude, all I wanted was some fucking questions answered. He, just wanted to do a panel. I'm like, I'm not doing. I don't know why. I'm down to do panels with anybody, but, I'm not going to do it when I'm, forced like that. I don't know.
I bought myself a Christmas present because my parents are assholes. But this may be something fun. You want to do some cold air sealing in your RV with Fleer?
Oh, that's cool. That's a nice one, huh?
Well, it's Beaver. It's Chinese.
Yeah, it registers heat.
You can see where the terrible air sealing is on the.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine's I got some leaking going on. I got to figure that shit out.
Yeah, this would probably help when you have the heat on inside when it's really cold outside.
Yep, and take a look. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's coming out by the water heater for sure. Oh, that's fucking cool.
Officially released on any mainstream media outlets only through the
Damn.
Of the body. Yeah, you could run it all around.
How much is this thing?
It wasn't much. It was a couple $100, I think.
If you look at
Fleer brand is like $1,200. But let me look again.
even if you look at these two bottom, these statement letters,
258.
258.
their names are
We're
not.
putting out some heat.
Oh yeah.
98.9%. 98.
Isn't that body temperature?
Yeah, yeah. That should be accurate. That's accurate.
Yeah.
I think it's cool as fuck.
Yeah, if you run that around the walls and it'll take pictures if you pull the trigger.
But you have to wait for these.
Oh, that's cool.
Which just came 3 years later to be posted on his, website. Yeah.
You could look at critters in the field.
That's cool. I'm giving this back because I'm scared I'll break it. Yeah, I'm scared I'm gonna break it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Henry's living at with Janelle now.
Well, that's a healthy situation. God. Oh my God. Did he say living?
Well, he's back over there because he was gonna stay with me or stay with you.
Yep.
And Danny was in her chat and said, "I'm here because I'm not in a cult." Like, okay, Danny. Well, you got 57 views on it, so
You're there because you're a fucking gutless piece of shit. In my estimation, at least.
yeah. I'm just ready for the interview to be over here.
I heard something about BJ's for rice and beans, and that was not bueno.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't think that information's out,
That's fucking cool.
and that Aaron knew that information. Streets is live. He's got 147 people watching.
Wait, that's his management. That means Scientology management knows that the labor slaves were also sex slaves.
Say it again.
Isn't that proof of corruption right there? Because Aaron was management of.
Yeah, that's how he knew the information.
So Scientology knew about the slaves in the Sea Org also being sex slaves.
Yeah. Shit's wild.
Good job, fucking Scientology.
He said that he learned everything he knew in Southeast. That's where he learned.
I love that he's only got 147 people in his chat. Yeah, he's got 103,000 subs, 150 people, and he's almost 10 minutes. No, this is Streets. Yep. Give it a thumbs down.
Even a thumbs down actually helps him, right?
Why? Because it just gives, yeah.
The YouTube used to actually care about that sort of thing.
Well, yeah, it's so stupid that they took that.
That exposed the real grifty videos. You'd see there's just a million dislikes.
Yeah. I love kind of seeing it all fail out and fall out.
All of the karma happening.
Yeah, like that's what you get, man. Like even Aaron's like 4.9 thousand, 10,000, 18,000, 6.8 thousand, 11,000, 19,000, 6.9, 3.7, 4.1, 7.7, 11, 5.6. You done messed up, man. Yeah, his last 5 lives haven't even broken 10,000.
Well, goes back to the point I made. I reach shouldn't feel hopeless because there really aren't that many people. That really
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's very valid, a very valid point. I couldn't believe how many people I had in just on my third account with less than 3,000.
Oh yeah, no one used to know about streamer wars.
Yeah, it had over five. There was almost 600 in that. It's like the ratio of subs to that is unbelievable.
Because they're committed, not just vapid bullshit.
The Streets is such an idiot for calling them all out.
I mean, why did you have to pick a low blow on? Like, why?
Idiot.
Like, why was that even necessary? Even like, how does that even help? I just don't even understand what his angle was. Like, how would that have helped it? Period.
And saying come home, like I was gonna send him a message and say, hey, I'm home, baby. Phone home.
That's just. He's referring to come back and protest with him, right? Not go back to Scientology, right?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. Come home. Laura doesn't have a home. She never had a home. That's the most like. It's such an awful thing to say to somebody who had no home. She grew up in a cult.
And watch if you were to say that. I didn't know that. Fucking shit happens.
Yeah, I mean, there's just. I'm just gonna keep poking at his motherfucking bitch ass too. Just make him say more stupid shit.
I mean, does Streets have any sort of Wizzy trolls?
I don't know.
Because if he does, they know all the dirt. I mean, sort of. I mean, if you ask Wizzy about you, it's going to be all false shit. So maybe that's just a rabbit
he did
hole.
a stream about me today, but he's talking about Scientology. Can't even get the numbers. I mean, he used to get huge fucking numbers. He'd have 2,000-3,000 in his fucking lives. It all fell out because he just keeps shitty fucking. It's like all these other people. They all fell out, and now they all just talk about me. That's what's even crazier, which is good. Talk about me.
But only a very, very slight proof of this and actually be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
The things that come out of his mouth are bullshit. Everything he says is just. Admitted, she was charged with accessory to homicide. Like, why can't you admit that? Like, what? That's just bizarre behavior.
Yeah, just say it. I mean, it's not a fucking like. Just say it. Like,
Even if you say, okay, let's say he's total like simp and he's like she's innocent, you can still say she was charged and found guilty of.
well, I played them against each other. That's why I asked Wizzy what does he think about Riddle, and he said what she's crazy or something. So now Riddle's is going to sue Wizzy. Yeah, yeah. Mina Sticker Chick sent me that information. I was like, that's exactly why I asked them. Pit them all against each other.
Do you think he's gonna blame you, or is he too stupid to know that was a setup?
Wizzy's such a fucking idiot. He wants me in a cage so bad. All he does is give me views. Like all that shit, all of them. They just don't understand that people are going to go and want to see who's on the other side of those the shit talking. The barefooted fucking bandit strikes again.
Shit bucket and no shoes isn't like.
What are you saying? A pot to piss in? And it's like, well, at least I have a pot to piss in. You know, if I didn't have the pot to piss in, then I have to worry. I got 2 pots to piss in. And I actually like pissing in the pot over anything else. It's easier. I don't have to go to the bathroom. I'm not going to piss in my tank. So, like, average van lifer pisses in a fucking bottle. That's all the truckers piss in bottles. All of them do.
Look on the side of the.
Yeah.
Just bottle.
Yeah, they're all do that. It's really not that big of a deal. We all piss.
Yeah. I'm squeamish with shit. Just I am.
Yeah, a lot of people are, but the reality is it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ugh,
A lot of shits, dude.
yeah.